What's going on, peeps? Almost dark. I was going to do this yesterday and time did not allow me to do it. And I thought, you know what? Why not do, this is my spicy channel, of course. But you know what? I got a garden channel. If you guys ever want to go over and subscribe to the garden channel, it's called Gardening Up. If you can find it. I only have like 5 subscribers. I don't have too many videos on there yet. But I'll probably maybe post this one on there as well. But anyway, I thought, you know what? It's getting, a lot of people are talking about the end of their growth season. And it is cooled down and the plants are acting much differently than they have. But you know what? When our temperatures dropped in our area, which is Northwest Florida, my garden took off. Like, it was the heat. I had a shade cloth over top and they were, hey Joshua, what's up, bud? They were somewhat, you know, slowed and grow, but once the temperature started to drop and we got down into the, you know, 50s, 60s lows, 70s, 80s high, which is where we're at right now. I think we're gonna get a little colder next week, but it's still gonna be like, I think upper 60s, 70s, which will still grow, but they're not gonna flourish like I would like them to. But I thought, you know what? We'll just do a little tour of what's going on in the garden. Hold on a second, let's see if we can spin this thing around here. All right, boom. Of course, you're gonna see some plants that, and what's interesting is some of my plants that the summer hit hard, they're still continue to produce flowers and they continue to produce pods. Now, they're not going crazy. If you look at the plants, you're like, oh, that looks pretty pathetic. But these are consistently producing pods. Not crazy amount of pods, but there's a consistency of, like, you know, a dozen a week. Let's say something like that. Maybe a half dozen a week on some of them. Especially the ones that are like, that went through the hard summer. And then there was this guy, my habanero plant, that's turned yellow. And I thought, you know, I'm gonna put it in the ground and it still hasn't came out of its yellowing. I'm not sure what's going on. I've got pods on here. And these are some of the ones that are not producing as well. And then you got these guys in here. You see all those pods in here? Look at all those pods. I have pods for days on these plants, where everybody else's their seasoning is ending, not MILLERTIME's. And I have never had a plant. Look at this one here. Can you see all them? Yo, bull cow, look at this plant, bro. This is seeds that came from the bull cow, the Wartrix, MA Wartrix. Look at these pods. There's probably easily 200 on this plant. I mean, they're everywhere on top. See them? They're not real big yet. You get down underneath and you start seeing, you know, some of these probably can be picked. They're actually ripening. But yeah, I got 2 plants. So this one here's doing, I mean, it's doing amazing. And then you got a mystery ink gardener plant. And you can see the tons of the pods. Pods for days. Pods for days. There's pods everywhere on this plant as well. I think this is a Mike's Mamp. And then you get over here, don't ever say that your plants that are like 18 inches tall can't produce. I was telling Bull Cow about this the other day. Look at this plant right here. I'm not even sure what it is, but this thing's only about 18 inches wide and about 8 to 18 inches tall. But look at the size of the pods on this thing, man. These are gargantuan, and they're, see them all in here? You see them? I don't know. They're everywhere. They're everywhere, and they're huge, man. I'm not even sure what kind of pod this is. It hasn't. None of them have colored yet or ripened, so I'm not sure. I've got another purple plant here. I'm not sure what that one is. That's a mystery plant. I do have the yellow white 7 pod over here. Got a few pods popping off on this guy. Anyone know what this one here is? Let's see if anybody can guess what this plant here is. I haven't got any ripened on here yet, but look. Let's look at the pods. Can anybody tell by looking at that what that is? Look at the size. These things are monsters as well. We get to do another round and see if these actually hold up to the reputation they supposedly have. Does anybody know? Anyone? 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 Can anyone? Yeah, I got permission to grow this one. I'll just say that. I can't give any of the peppers away though. Anyone? Anyone? That should give it. If Bull Cow's still in here, he would know. Yeah, what the, And then I got yellow scorpions. Look at these big dogs. Big boy. These, my pods, these are huge, man. Like, dude, You guys are all getting ready to shut down for the winter. Hit that like button. This one here is the Star Scream. I picked a bunch off this one, but there's some coming around. Some starting to ripen some. And then you get over here, and some of these guys are struggling. Like this guy's, I think this is the Dragon's Breath here. There's one pod on this Dragon's Breath plant. Some of them just didn't do well, which I don't surprise because this garden bed was tainted last year real bad. I didn't know if anything would actually grow, so I'm pleasantly surprised by what I have gotten. I transplanted my Reaper plant out of a pot. It was struggling into the ground, and it's still, yeah. Some of them are just like, yeah. And then I got my yellow ghostly jalapeno plant, which is not looking very healthy, but there's lots of pods on it. So it's like the leaves are not doing well, but they're still producing like plants. And I'm still waiting for these to produce. What do you think these guys are? These guys. Stripey. Sugar Rush Stripey. Orange jalapenos. The orange spice jalapenos, those are really good. Anyway, and then I got more plants over there on that other side. There's a bunch. What is that? I want to show you guys something real quick. Check this out. Watch this. Hold on. I'm going to show you this first. What is this? I got another variant. What is this? Come out here. You never know when you're going to get surprised by something. I just saw something. Well, where did that go? One thing I don't like about pepper plants is things get hid in the leaves and you don't see them. Oh, there it is. Boom. Oh, maybe this is a chocolate plant. Oh, look at that. It's the first one that's ripe. Look at that. Woo! I'm not even sure what that is. This is a Get Jode. That's the first one. That's, I don't know what that is. That's the first plant, so I guess I got a chocolate plant here and I don't know what it is. This is a Bismarck. I got a Borg 9 over here. The Borg 9, which one was the Borg 9? I had a Borg 9 over here somewhere. I think it's this plant over here. These guys right here are peach Borg 9s, which is kind of what this one here looks like. The one I was showing you guys earlier that has the big pods, has like, kind of looks the same. Don't know, but that's not what I was going to ask you to say. Look, check this out. We're running across here to the potted plants. Just doing a little quick tour. See what's still going on in Northwest Florida. All right, so what is this here? So I got this plant right here. This is a Get Jode. You got a mustard looking guy here, right? These are those mustards. But look at this little bitty guy right here. You're like, what in the world? It's like a little bitty chocolate mini-me that doesn't look anything like the mustards. So I'm not sure what that's about. You got Jay's Peach Scorpions. Oh yeah. Oh, Jay's Peach. Still dropping off. Here's my, check this one out. My Monster 6 foot tall Reaper plant. I haven't got any ripe ones off of this guy. But here's some Reapers, guys. Reaper. Of course, we can go to the gourmet jalapenos. I've got some ornamentals. Go over here. We got some Aji lemon drop. Look what I got today, by the way. This is here is the owie, not the owie. What is that? Puri. Was it Puri? Help me out, you pepper guys. If anybody's in here. Anyway, it's a. Gosh, I forget the name of it. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. The leaves are looking kind of scraggly, but I'm still getting pods, which is cool. But look, I got my very first one today. Check this out. I was really excited about this. See this plant here? Not looking very, hey, what's up, Kevin? Not looking real healthy, but I got my first pod. Look. What is that? Boom. What you know about that? You know what that is? That's an Aji Cherapita. Got a couple, this one is, some of my plants, that's why this is really tall. This Reaper plant and the Aji and some of the habaneros I have, because I had them on my back porch, and I left them on my back porch too long, and they started to get kind of linky because I was trying to, the weather was acting crazy, still hot, and so I moved them out here after the fact, and they were all like, okay, they're all linky, and so I'm gonna overwinterize some of these plants, and we're gonna bring them inside the house, and we're gonna take off early spring. I'm interested in seeing what this guy is. I don't know what that is. Well, it looks like it could be a, you know what I think it is? No, I think I do know what it is. It's not a Get Jode. I want to say that it's a lava. Is that right? A lava. There's another name. There's a name attached to it. I think it's lava, something lava. Anyway, I'm losing people. Anyway, what did you guys say on the Cherapita? Yeah, it's one of the rarest peppers you can actually grow, get a hold of. They're hard to grow, actually. I've had really lots of trouble growing that plant. Yeah, the Hellhammer. You're right. If you're still in here, Bull Cow. Yes, we have plenty of time down here, dude. Thanks for sharing your garden. Beautiful garden. Appreciate it, Jacob. Aji Cherapita. Yes, Cherapita. Oh, you're live. Hey, what's up? I was just talking to me and Tomas. Picante was on the phone for a while talking and chatting it up. All right, guys. Oh, children. Anyway, I just want to do a quick review of what we're doing in Florida. When everybody up north is like, hey, garden's over, pod season's over. Not here. Not here. And it's possible, you know, there might be a box or two available at some point. Cash has been, you know, finance has been really difficult. So maybe it's something I ought to do at some point. Maybe get rid of a couple boxes if someone's interested at some point. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you hanging out. A little spicy. MILLERTIME Spicy Warrior. Actually, I'm going to go live again here in a little while. We're going to do the last pod that I have gotten from Ink Gardener. The Shocker is probably the hottest one of the bunch that I got this time. Bull Cows got tore up when they did it. Both of them split one and tore them. Now, they said it's possible we got pods from different plants because, you know, Ink Gardener's got a lot going on. They have way more than I got going on here. But anyway, they said it's possible we didn't get the same pod as the Bull Cows did, but we're gonna see. So you guys may check me a little bit later on the live doing the Shocker. I also need to do. I also going to do a. Let's see what it do. Let's see what it do exactly. Let's see what it do. You all right? All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here. It's getting dark and the mosquitoes are biting. No good for the mosquitoes to bite. You guys have I hope you had a good weekend. Love you guys. Thank you for the support. Until next time.